Hello, I'm Kendra Cook, your host for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado. It's brought to you by the Dolores County Broadcasting Network with support from the Southwest Colorado TV Translator Association. That's the special district association responsible for bringing the area free to access TV stations over the air by antenna. This is a community TV station. If there is a news story or event information you'd like to share, please contact us at 970-677-4119. Leave me a message or email dcbnnews@gmail.com. And if you're a business or organization, we welcome you to find about sponsorship opportunities for banners or video segments run on the channel. This is the Tuesday program for April 20th, 2021. Apparently that's 420 day, especially here in Colorado. And now the DCTV Daily News transmission. Runoff from below average snowpack is forecast to result in the lowest projected irrigation supply in McPhee Reservoir history. That is reported in the Journal and talked about by farmers and ranchers almost daily as they determine the best way to navigate the upcoming water shortages and implications. The Journal writes, according to most probable forecasts, the Dolores River Basin snowmelt is expected to deliver 95,000 acre-feet of water to McPhee Reservoir, just 32% of the average 295,000 acre-feet average, reports the Colorado River Basin Forecast Center. The forecast could also continue to drop. Full-service farmers of the Dolores project are expected to receive just 1 inch per acre of irrigation water, or 4.5% of the 22 inches per acre provided when the reservoir fills, reported Ken Curtis, general manager for the Dolores Water Conservancy District that manages McPhee. The forecast of 1 inch per acre is, quote, the worst ever for the Dolores project, he said. The reservoir first filled in the late 1980s. The previous worst irrigation seasons for McPhee Reservoir were in 2013 and back in 2002 when farmers received 6 inches per acre. The amount of water predicted for this year is not enough for even one normal crop of alfalfa, or maybe one if they can pull their resources together. With a full supply, farmers typically get 3 to 4 crops of alfalfa per year. Maybe just 3 here in our area. Farmers will be forced to consolidate crops into smaller acreage to produce anything on the limited water. This year's forecast shows McPhee Reservoir will fill less than 40% of its 229,000 acre-feet active capacity, according to forecast models. The reservoir had no significant carryover supply from last year's water season. Water shortages are across the board except for domestic supplies for municipalities. Ute Farm and Ranch on the Ute Mountain Ute Reservation is predicted to receive about 2,000 acre-feet, or 8.5% of the 23,300 acre-feet delivered when the reservoir has a full supply. The water supply for downstream fish habitat dropped to less than 5,000 acre-feet of the 32,000 acre-feet provided when the reservoir fills. You get the idea. Ashley Nielsen, a senior hydrologist with the Colorado River Basin Forecast Center, said that snowpack in the Dolores Basin took hits from multiple angles. With the exception of a few good snowstorms, the basin experienced an extended dry period since April 2020, she said. No monsoonal precipitation last summer dried out soils, which will cause snowmelt to be absorbed into the ground before it hits the river and McPhee. Below normal snowpack further suffered from warm weather and high winds in April, plus dust on snow that sped up evaporation. April precipitation at the Lizard Head Pass Snowtell is below normal, showing 0.2 inches or 15% of the average 1.4 inches for the month. Farmers and water managers have been tracking a startling drop in snowpack in the past few weeks. On March 29th, the Dolores Basin snowpack showed 83% of average for snow water equivalent. On April 19th, snowpack water equivalent had dropped to 32%. It disappeared fast and it could still get drier, Curtis said. Here in Dolores County, DCDC chairman noted that this year the dryland bean farmers may do better than irrigation lands, also depending on the timing of what moisture we do get through hopefully a good monsoon season this year, with the exception of the weekend of July 4th. We could do with some nice weather then in order to have a wonderful pick and hoe. More on that coming up later. And now let's take a look at our local weather for the rest of the week. Well, today we have a sunny day with a high near 54 degrees with northwest winds around 10 miles an hour. Last night those winds were quite strong in our area. Tonight we have increasing clouds with a low around 36 degrees with northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming east-southeast after midnight. Into Wednesday, we're looking for a mostly cloudy day and a high near 63. Again, breezy with an east-southeast wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, shifting south-southwest 15 to 20 miles an hour in the morning with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Into Wednesday night, mostly cloudy and a low around 35. Again, breezy, a south-southwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, decreasing 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. But then again, we may have gusts to 35. Into Thursday, we're looking at a possibility of a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Mostly sunny the rest of the day and a high near 59 degrees with south-southeast winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour becoming west in the afternoon. The winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Into Thursday night, we're still looking for a slight chance of rain showers mixing with snow after 10 p.m., then gradually ending with partly cloudy skies and a low around 34 degrees. But the chance of precipitation rests around 20% for now. Into Friday, mostly sunny and a high near 61 degrees, with Friday night mostly clear and a low around 35. For Saturday, sunny again with a high near 68 degrees. Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low around 42 degrees. And into Sunday, the breezy winds come back in with a mostly sunny day and a high near 71. Sunday night, partly cloudy and a low around 44. And now, back to our news. DCTV reports that the Dove Creek Chamber was given the special event permit to hold a big truck and car show on July 3rd in Cajon Park on that Saturday the 3rd in conjunction with the annual July 4th weekend Pick and Hoe at Weber Park in Dove Creek. The theme for this year's Pick and Hoe is freedom, and the Southwest Freedom Big Truck and Car Show is a new addition, a new augmentation to the weekend events. At this time, the schedule is still being determined, but in general, the volunteer fire department will have their beer tent set up starting on the 1st of July, and there may be music in the park and a cornhole tournament on Friday night with an opportunity for an outdoor dance. Then on Saturday the 3rd in Weber Park, there will be food and retail vendors set up during the day while the horseshoe, volleyball, and washers tournaments take place, and a color fun run walk for a nonprofit fundraiser will take place start and finish in the park with a theme costume contest involved in that as well. More details coming up soon. The Southwest Freedom Truck and Car Show will start registration at 8 a.m. at the Cajon Park Saturday, and the show is open to the public from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with music throughout the event, special awards for registered vehicles, a fan favorite award, and chance drawings. Then, of course, the Sunday, July 4th events kick off with the parade. Floats and entries meeting at the airport at 8:30 a.m. Contact Jeremy Lawrence if you have an entry. Parade is to start at 9 a.m. It's followed by a color guard ceremony and a tribute to the Grand Marshal, who will be announced soon, and that will take place at Weber Park about 10 a.m. Immediately following that, the kids' games start, with the adult games after that. All other aspects of previous years are still under consideration, depending on volunteers and support. The free concert at the park featuring the band Crossroads will start at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday and run till dark 30 when the fireworks displays kicks off from behind the Bean Tower, courtesy of the DC Volunteer Fire Department. And if you're interested in volunteering to make this event great or greater, or would like to support the events with a donation or sponsorship, please contact the Dove Creek Chamber. All information and food and non-food vendor forms are online at dovecreekchamber.com. We look forward to a July 4th weekend celebration of our freedoms. Please join us and have a wonderful community celebration. Dolores County Sheriff's Roundup for the week of April 12th through the 18th, 2021. A deputy responded to a report of livestock on Highway 491. A deputy responded to a report of an unattended death. Deputies responded to a single vehicle crash on 491 alongside CSP, CDOT, Fire Department, and the emergency manager. Deputies responded to a non-injury pickup versus deer accident as well. Deputies responded to a call of an injured deer. DOW was notified and the deer was successfully moved. Dolores County deputy responded to a civil dispute. Deputies responded to multiple vehicle unlocks. All were successful. A report of suspicious activity at Dolores County residence was made, and a deputy responded and all was fine. Last week there were 2 accidents, 3 ambulance calls with 2 transports, 0 arrests, no new cases, 30 traffic contacts with 17 citations, 1 fire call, 5 animal complaints, 1 time they helped assisted another agency, 1 set of papers were served, 5 controlled burns, 10 other miscellaneous services with 5 motorist assists and 2 VIN inspections, with a total of 141 calls handled by dispatch. Again, thank you to all who work diligently to keep our community safe. And to catch this program online, please visit our Facebook page, that's DCTV Daily News, or also go onto YouTube. Both you can follow and subscribe to easily and join in on the conversation. This is your local community TV station, so if you have something you'd like to share, please do email me at dcbnnews@gmail.com or call us and leave me a message at 970-677-4119. Thanks for tuning in to DCTV Daily News. If you like the program, again, please like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube and share it with your friends and family. This has been a production of DCTV for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Be well and keep thinking for yourself.